Hello, today we're going to learn how to look up information on property in Canyon County. So to start, let's go to canyonco.org. And then at the top of the screen, we're going to let our mouse hover over county offices, slide down to Assessor and click. Once we're on the Assessor's homepage, we'll navigate to the left-hand side of the screen and click on Parcel Information. On this screen, we need to make a decision if we want to use guest access, which is free and can be used an unlimited number of times, or if we want to create an account. An account costs $40 and gives you access to only the parcel screen. Once we've made our decision, we will be taken to this next Welcome Mapping screen where we click on Start Your Search. Now with a paid subscription, you have 4 different searches that you can choose from: address, parcel number, owner, and legal description. Under guest access, you can only search by address or parcel number. So for this demo, we will search by address. Now we have our choice of 2 different kinds of search types: starts with and contains. I prefer contains because it will return more properties in your search. Now, as with any type of database, the more information you plug into your search, the more you are limiting that search and the less results that are going to come back to you. Now, if you want to search by the entire address, you want to put the whole thing in there, you only put in the street number and the name of the street. So if you want to search for 123 West ABC Avenue, you're going to type in 123 ABC. You don't want to put in words such as West. You don't want to put in words such as Avenue, Street, Court, because you don't know if those words have been inputted fully or an abbreviation, or what form of abbreviation. So we're just going to leave those words out entirely and not try to figure that out. So for our example, let's just put in 212. And we'll click Go. And here you see a list of all the properties in Canyon County with the numbers 212 somewhere in the address. If our search type had been starts with, on this list you would only see properties where the address begins with the numbers 212. But as you scan through this list, you'll see addresses with 212 in the middle, in the end, or in the beginning of the address. So let's just pick. So the parcel screen is the first screen we're taken to once we choose a parcel. With guest access, this is the only screen we have access to. But this screen contains the most popular information requested. So up here at the top, you'll see parcel number, site address, current assessed value, primary owner name, mailing address, the date this primary owner took possession of the property, and the document number. This number is given to the deed once it is recorded. If you would like a copy of that deed, then you would contact the recorder's office and provide this number. On the screen, you can also see the taxing district, the lot size, this is 0.15 of an acre, and the legal description. With a subscription, you have several other screens you can look at, including the Land tab, which shows you a breakdown of the assessed value for just the land. The Improvements tab. Now, improvements you might think mean a remodel, but actually improvement is a term used by appraisers to mean anything in addition to the land. So the Improvements tab is going to show you a list of all the structures on this property. This property has a flat carport, a utility shed, a dwelling, and another type of carport. You will also see the year constructed for each of these buildings, the size, replacement cost, and assessed value. You can also see transfer history and this property has only changed hands one time since 2006. And so here you have the previous owner, and again the document number and the date of that transfer. Here you see value history, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's the value, the assessed value of this property broken out between land, improvements, and total. And you even have access to tax information. GRM Tax has the most complete information. It shows you payments and the taxes that were assessed to the property. Right here you see payment information, and you can see the tax year, the bill number, the date the payment was made, the amount of the payment that was attributed to just this parcel if more than one parcel's taxes were paid in one check, the receipt number, how much the total payment was, and who made that payment. You can also see tax assessment information, and you can choose which year you look for here. Tax information only goes as far back as 2007. Now, somebody told you that Canyon County gets all the tax dollars, and that might be easy for you to believe because, after all, Canyon County is who you make your check out to. But actually, you have a number of taxing districts that are listed on your assessment notice, and this is a list of how your property taxes are dispersed to each of those taxing districts. And not only to the taxing districts, but how it's dispersed among their budget. So in the first column, you'll see the exempted value. This property has a homeowner's exemption, so not all of their assessed value is taxable. And the next column shows you how much of their assessed value is taxable. The levy rate for each line item on each of the taxing districts. And then if you scroll all the way down here, you'll see the total tax for this property for the given year. Another great tab to take a look at for tax information is tax detail. And here you have a list of years. You can find the year by looking at the first 4 digits in the bill number. So we're going to go ahead and choose a year. And then here again we have all this information broken out for the tax. But if you just want the total, the bottom line, scroll down here to the bottom. Here's the total tax for that year that you chose. Here's the next payment that is due, and below that, information on the last payment that was made. I thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, you feel free to visit our website at canyonco.org/assessor. You can shoot us an email at assessordepartment@canyonco.org, or feel free to give us a call. Thank you.